The Highway Patrol is investigating a complaint after a routine traffic stop. A Randolph County truck driver says he was beaten by a state trooper after being stopped for speeding. Good evening, I'm Sandra Hughes. Our top story, the truck driver says he was headed north on Highway 49 in Randolph County when a highway patrolman told him to pull over. 19 reporter Robert Marshall tells us what the trucker says happened after that.
I just want him to admit that he was wrong and get a public apology.
Danny Gerald admits he was speeding Wednesday when Trooper R.E. Cook told him to pull over, but he says there just wasn't room for his fully loaded truck.
So I done told him that I couldn't get off on the shoulder. As a matter of fact, there's a railing right there too. And so I come to the nearest place of safety, I thought, which would be right here on the pull-off.
What Gerald says happened next is alarming. He says he simply asked why he was being stopped when the trooper began spraying him with pepper spray.
And I turned around. I fell like this because I was trying to get it out of my face. And we ended up, a car come by. I was told that a car just about had to swerve, keep from hitting me. And he continued to follow me, squirt me. I could feel it all on the back of my head, running down my back. And he continued to spray me. Then we got in the middle of the road, and that's when he started beating me with the nightstick.
Thursday, Gerald decided to file this formal complaint.
The complaint will be investigated thoroughly, as we do all complaints that we receive. At this time, I'm not able to discuss any of the details of the incident because of the pending investigation.
Some of those details were caught on Trooper Cook's in-car video camera, much like this one. But the tape from that camera is in Highway Patrol Internal Affairs in Raleigh.
If they watch the tape, it'll speak for itself. I just pray that nothing happens to the tape.
In Randolph County, Robert Marshall, News 2, your Piedmont coverage team.
Trooper Cook will remain on the road during this investigation, but Gerald says he will have to recuperate a couple more days before getting back in his rig. Following tonight's...
Driver says he was beaten by a state trooper after being pulled over for a speeding ticket. Now state police are investigating the incident. Rich Parsons talked with the truck driver today and joins us with tonight's cover story. Rich?
Well, Sharon, Danny Gerald says Trooper Richard Cook was like a demon after stopping Gerald on Highway 49 Wednesday afternoon. Now Gerald has filed this formal complaint against the trooper for use of excessive force and abuse.
He just overwhelmed me. He was out of control.
Danny Gerald can barely walk after the beating he says he took at the hands of Trooper Richard Cook Wednesday.
He was dangerous. And I just kept asking him, what was he doing it for? What are you doing this for?
Gerald says it was for not stopping immediately when Cook tried to pull Gerald's 18-wheeler over for speeding on Highway 49. Gerald says he didn't pull off right away because he didn't think the shoulder of the road was a safe place to stop. When he finally did pull over, Gerald says Cook hit him with pepper spray and a billy club.
I wanted to hit him so bad that I thought about my testimony. And that's the only reason that I went home. And I was praying and I said, Lord, I don't understand this, but I praise you anyway.
Gerald is charged with speeding, resisting arrest, and failure to stop for a blue light. A videotape of the incident shot from a camera in the trooper's car could give a clear picture of what happened, but it won't be public until the state police finish an internal investigation of Cook's actions. A state police spokesman says Trooper Cook has a clean record without any complaints against him. Gerald says all he wants right now is a public apology from Trooper Cook, but he is exploring his options as far as possible legal action against Cook and the state. Sharon?
Rich, what should people do when they see blue lights in the rearview mirror and they just don't feel it's safe to pull over?
Well, troopers say pull over immediately, and if it's unsafe, the officer who pulled you over will tell you to move, tell you where to move to, but not stopping right away can be a sign to troopers that something's wrong.
When a motorist fails to stop, it alerts me this is not going to be a usual or routine traffic stop. There's some reason the motorist will not stop. He or she is either attempting to hide evidence, preparing to assault, preparing to run.
Of course, Gerald says he wasn't trying to do any of that, and he'll be in court on the charges against him in November. Sharon?
All right, we'll continue to follow this story. Thank you, Rich. This state, a case of alleged brutality at the hands of a state trooper. On Wednesday, Trooper Richard Cook pulled Danny Gerald over for speeding on Highway 49 in Randolph County. But Gerald didn't stop right away. The trucker says he was looking for a safe place to pull off. Gerald got out of the truck, and that's when Cook allegedly beat him. Gerald has filed a formal complaint. An investigation is underway. Trooper Cook has a clean record. A deadly microorganism called...
Lumber truck, you need to pull over.
Well, I don't know why you pulling me for, sir.
69 and 55.
You ain't got me for no 69.
Put your hands on the truck, you under arrest.
Hey, you
Put your hands on the truck, under arrest.
Do it for what?
Yo, what's your arrest?
You arrested
Put your
me
hands
for?
on the truck.
Hey, you gonna spray? Stop!
Running through Greensboro, pickup 68. Over the airport, 16 north, I believe it is. 16 runs at 220. Run 220 to Mark.
Hey, flatbed, you may want to wait and have your buddy back here. He's having a hell of a lot of trouble.
Martinsville right into Roanoke. Roanoke run right at 581 and 81.
So what's going on back up there?
581 to
Had a truck driver giving a trooper a hard time. He put that mace in his face.
Indeed, 647. So 95 miles per, 95 miles per.
I'd like to see if he had something else.
Tanya, Renee Trout, 104, Point Chris, Short, Cherry, Route 351597, expired 51597.
Oh, shit, just back down there at the guardhouse, see what he got. We had something else going up yonder. I take it. Y'all tell him they got this done. I just want it. Uh-huh. Going down the rock. southbound. Greensburg, you ran out Trooper NC49, your ass, 44. 44, 49 south. Also, Walmart, if you can get a hold. 635, no further. Right in here at Mallerton. Come on out there. They have a rebel stop. Were you near the Klausner plant? Stage 34. Grange, stage 34. Randolph County calls, put down the received information that there was a trooper on that northbound side. Long address that looked like that he was having problems with the suspect. On NC49 no problem, no truck driver. Oh, shit! Dude, not too good. Yeah, you'll see when you get up. Come on, Southland, come on. What was the driver doing? He had him cuffed up. 620. Okay, when you arrive, let me know these 644. 635, you would also go and be done. What was that driver doing? The patrolman had him cuffed. I don't know. Go ahead, 635. He must have maced the hell out of him because he up there squirting his eyes out. It is B634. It's apparently 10-4 however, it does make the road. Right here on 64 there, what is it, Matco or whatever the hell it is right there, shit, that place on the right. I mean 49 there, just before you get to 64, there at the 4-lane part. Yeah, right in front of me on the left. Man, must be behind me then. Well, no, that big bad-ass cop, he done maced that poor little old truck driver, little old short fat boy. Full-grown bear rolling northbound.